everybody.
Come on in. Come on in.
Y'all need to get in here.
My first love.
Yes.
It is my first love. I love it. I love my first love.
Yeah.
Because it's so enlightening and embracing to love my first love. So, P, do we tell them now about what my first love is, or are we going to give a few minutes? Go ahead and tag. And we're going to get some people in. We're just super excited to be with you all today.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. We're super excited. We want to share a lot with y'all tonight. So it's been a minute. So go ahead and get somebody in here, like this broadcast right now. If you're watching it, like it. If you're watching it, like it. It builds the algorithm. It builds the momentum. It lets people know that we're on. It lets people know that we're available to talk, to chat, to share, to bond. We're about to have our sister chat. Y'all know how we get down, so just come on in. Also, if you're watching this right now, share with us where you're watching from. So I'm here broadcasting live from Atlanta, Georgia. Sparkle, where are you broadcasting from?
I am in the great Nashville, Tennessee. And yes, we're known for more than country music. We have a lot more. So just saying, I just had to throw that out real fast. Because
let them know.
Think of Tennessee country music. But I like me some country music. Don't get it twisted. I like country music. So I'm just I see. My cowboy boots.
Now, first of all, I love Nashville. I love Murfreesboro. I've been a couple places in Tennessee, and I loved it. I also I think there's a lot more than just country music. I love the food. I love the people. I love the warmth of the people. They're very passionate and live. I'm a passionate person, so that worked out for me. I like the clothing choices. I think the women are very beautiful, very embellished. I love that. I love all of that.
And Atlanta's just straight bougie. Just straight bougie. Just bourgeois.
We are. Okay.
You go to the grocery store and you have to have 3-inch heels on. It's like a thing. But I love it.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yes, because I fit right in. So I'm over here.
Right.
I'm just tagging people because tonight is the night that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss tonight because it's about you. I mean, I'm just gonna say that part. I'm just gonna slide that little part in. And we don't talk enough about you. We don't talk about us as a person enough. So I'm super excited. New Jersey in the house. Okay, New Jersey. Yes.
Okay, I see people tagging people. Thank you, everyone, for tagging someone. Go ahead and tag somebody. This is how we get down. We don't just come in and sit and absorb. We come in and we it's a collective. My first love is a collective. We are a relationship forum and a collective. We do this thing together. We have fun. We laugh. We cry. We enjoy, and we bring people with us.
Yes, because we love.
Yeah.
We love. So when you love, you love people. You love the energy of people. And I think I love the most the unique of people. Like everybody's different in their own way. And I love that. I love that people have a different style, that everybody kind of talks different. They have a different look. I love that. I think that is so beautiful how God made us all different. I think that is just so, because I would hate to look over there and see somebody look just like me every day.
Listen, what you're not going to find is another Sparkle, okay? So listen, the jury's out. No worries. You're not finding another Sparkle or another Piangela. That's why this matchup right here was a match made in heaven, because there's not another one coming.
No, not at all.
Nope.
Not another one.
Ladies, if y'all can't tell, we are excited to be here tonight on My First Love. If it's My First Love, then you know it's Third Thursdays. Third Thursdays are for My First Love. It's the day and the week that we focus on loving ourselves first. Not just anytime, first. We love ourselves first. But, Sparkle, you can go into more detail about what My First Love really means. The depth, the heart, the gut.
The heart, the depth. I mean, deep down.
Deep down.
My first love is about starting in that womb. When you was in your mama's womb, you was in that sack all by yourself. Wasn't nobody tickling around. Even if you are a twin, you still had your own. Like you was able to mind your own business. Yeah. And that's why I know God made us uniquely, fearfully, like wonderful. He made us so different because from day one, he created us when he put us in our mother's womb. Like, y'all, that's how deep it is. That when he put us in our mother's womb, he said, you are by yourself. You don't have to share. You are by yourself. You in this sack and it's all about you. It's all about you. You get all the desires of your heart. It don't matter how many it is. Only one come out at a time. So when mama push and she push out, if she's having 4 of them, they all coming out one at a time. So that's the beauty of we are one at a time. We are one individually. We are one unique puzzle together. God thought about us so much that he said, I'm just going to mold you and I'm going to create you and I'm going to do different things inside of you as you develop. So my first love is going that deep. That's how deep it is. I don't know how deeper you can get when we start from day one. When that sperm swimmed up.
Yep.
And said, whoo, I got you. And connected. It started then. It started from then. That was the first love was just you. It was just you all along. So we have to stop putting us second and putting everything above us. Yes, God has trusted us with so many titles and so many duties and responsibilities. Yeah. But one of the most important responsibilities that we jump over is you. When you're not right, nobody's right. Like nobody's functioning.
Say that. Now listen.
It's nothing right. What's wrong with you? What's going on with you? Because if I'm not right, nothing's going right. Period. Like I don't care where you're at. Yeah. Your 1% counts and matters. Your 1% is important to the world. And when you come in, you have to come in full force with your 1%. Because your 1% is not just a percentage, it's the main idea. It's the main subject. It is the subject matter. It is the importance of who you are is you. And the blessing is, if you need to change something or you want to make an adjustment, it's still up to you.
Right. It's still on you. The ball is still in your court. You know, you said something right there, Sparkle, when you said, you know, if you're not feeling right, it affects everything. Because, you know, you have an attitude. They be like, well, what's wrong with you? Well, I can't stop looking at your face and you messing everything up. You're messing everything up because your presence and your peace and your enjoyment matters. So when people can tell that you're not doing well, it affects the whole. That's how powerful we really are. We walk in this power that if we're not in a good space, it affects others. It affects the feng shui. It affects the atmosphere. So we have to invest in us because not only for us, but for others. If you really love somebody, you'll invest in yourself so they can have the best version of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
The audacity to be empowered. What was your chapter? What's your chapter?
The audacity to invest. You must invest in you. Don't get me started, Sparkle. You have to invest in yourself. People don't want the rest of you, they want the best of you. I don't want your sloppy seconds. I don't want the. Didn't Terry say we don't want leftovers? We're not doing leftovers in this season, y'all. Shameless plug. Watch the Empowered Morning Show every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. And you'll know that during the Daily Dose of Hope, Terry said this week, we're not doing leftovers. I don't want the rest of you. I want the best of Sparkle. So she
Yep.
has to invest in herself. She doesn't want the sloppy, trashy seconds of Piangela. She needs the best of me. So I have to step to the side, invest in myself, get myself together, put myself first so that you, whoever you are, world, job, career, school, significant other, children, can get the best that God has to offer, which
The
is me.
best. Yes, the best. So, it's so ironic because when you hear the word invest, when you
Mm-hmm.
think of invest, immediately your mind goes to buying property, buying land, investing in property to add up to make yourself wealthy. Well,
Right.
investing in you makes you wealthy.
Yeah.
It makes you wealthy.
Yeah.
You cannot be a millionaire and be able to hold the capacity of being a millionaire if you haven't invested in you.
Yes.
It's going to just be like you a millionaire.
Yeah.
I just made that up. I just made that up.
I was like, what's that?
But
Oh,
if you don't invest in yourself, becoming wealthy is
yeah.
it's no point of it because
Yeah.
you're not gonna know how to hold the capacity. You're not gonna know how to make the deposits, the transactions, the in and out. You're not gonna be able to manage it
Mm-hmm.
because you don't even believe in the investment in you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna be here for a moment and gone the next moment that fast. When you haven't taken out the time to get the investment, the knowledge, the wisdom, how to handle the millions, the wealth that God is giving you, if you don't invest in you, you might as well sit there and just let somebody else have it because that's how fast it's gonna just wipe out. It will wipe out like it never happened. And that's no, God, we ain't worked.
Not this hard. Mm-mm. No, we didn't work this hard.
That is not what we're doing.
Yep.
And that's why we're making it a deal to understand my first love. Yeah. My first love. So keep on tagging. We are super excited to have you in. Tag some more people for us. Because we know that people need to remember this. People need to hear this. People need not only just to hear it, but to apply it.
Yes.
Hearing anything is just, if you're just hearing it, it's just hearing. But if you don't apply it,
that's right.
then it doesn't, you have wasted some time. You should have just sat there and just did something else. And that's what we don't have. We surrendered to time clock this morning. But what we don't have time to do is waste.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste, Sparkle. Every moment, minute, second counts because we're not in control of time. So the time that we have to be good stewards over it. I want to be a good steward over every moment that God gives me because I want to be seen as someone that can manage well. Because if I'm faithful over the little thing, how many of y'all know God will make us ruler over the big things? And I'm ready for big things. But as we're ready for big things, we show God that we're ready by being good stewards, good managers over the little things. So I have to manage my seconds well, manage my minutes well. People focus on hours. I'm focused on minutes and seconds. Every second counts. Patricia says, I'm invested in me. Nobody else is getting what belongs to me. You better say that, Miss Patricia.
She said nobody. Did you not hear that? Not today, not tomorrow. Nobody. And Shannon came back and said, yes, period. I'm gonna add an exclamation mark to that instead of a period.
Right.
Explanation, it means I'm screaming at you and I mean it with all power, all in me. Yes, Shannon, yes. So it's the evening, it's Thursday, close to Friday. And we have had a long look. Yes, Shannon, bring the exclamation marks. Yes, she talking real fast. And we have had a long day, and I know you have had a long day. So go ahead, get you a glass of wine, get you a Sprite, get you something.
Yes.
Get something and just sit back for a moment and watch the show, because we are on the WEN Network.
Woo!
Yes, the WEN Network is officially in effect. If you have not been seeing all the shows that's been going on, it's all part of the WEN Network. Yes. Right. So it's a network that it has just, again, the awesome visionary is Miss Angela Lewis. A-Love. Yes. Give us up for A-Love with WEN Network. I'm telling you, that's a bad woman. That's a bad woman. So it's her love is so deep. It's so deep. Mm-hmm. But we'll sit here all day long just talking about
and love on her.
So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start it with some good old questions. And I want y'all to participate. Go ahead and type as we ask these questions. We want you to join in with us, because this is all a part. We're all in this together, and we're getting wisdom and knowledge together. The first question is, do you get excited about you? Are you excited about you?
Are you asking me, Sparkle?
I'm asking everybody. I'm going to start with you, though.
Okay.
P. Angela, do you get excited about you?
Yes, I get very excited about me. That's what's like, ooh, me. Listen, Sparkle, I'm real excited about me. And this is why, y'all, I get excited about me. Because I remember when I wasn't excited about me. I remember when being excited about me was being excited about pushing someone else to the top. See, I'm a cheerleader by nature. I like to cheer people on. I'm a sis boom ba girl, right? So I have no problem cheering others on, pushing people up to the top, giving people a hand up. But there came a time in my life where I had to get excited about me or die. See, it's like, it's excited about me or die. See, it used to be, you know what? I love them. Oh my God. I want to see them. I want to see us, the group, the collective. But see, I messed around and heard this scripture in a different light. Jesus talking. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. I can't even love you right, Sparkle, as my neighbor until I love myself right. Yes. I said, wait a minute, God, I done got the formula mixed up. But I messed around and figured it out, y'all. And so now I'm excited about me. My contribution is extremely important as it relates to others. I have a big family. I'm married. I'm in a part of a lot of groups. However, me, my portion, my part, extremely important. Because, honey, I bring it with me, okay? Yes. I'm not sitting at tables. I bring the table, baby. Set it up. Have a seat. Pop a squat. So when you start looking at yourself, you can get excited about that. You know what? I bring the entire table with me. So I'm excited about me, Sparkle. They're
Yes.
excited about me. Let's see what some
So
folks are saying in chat.
I want to dig to the Facebook user that said yes and no.
Okay,
Yes
hold
and
on.
no.
Oh, I see them right here.
Yes. So that says a maybe.
Correct.
I'm coming to you today to tell yourself, like, I need you to pick up the mirror, like, go face and sis, I'm here, or brother, I'm here to tell you, it's gonna be hard like, this is a hard assignment some days. Some days it's good and some days it's hard. But I need you to challenge yourself. I give you this challenge every single day. When you get up, go to the mirror first. Make it a point to go, like when you go use that restroom and then go to the mirror, look in that mirror and tell yourself, I love you. Yeah. Just start with the basic, I love you. Tell yourself, I love you, so that you can get it deep down inside of you that I love you, and let that marinate in you. What is love? And then start, like, the first week, it's just saying, I love you. I love you. Like, keep going on and on and on. I love you. The next week, I want you to start with, I love my eyes. I love my nose. I love my lips. I love my ears. Just start pointing at things and telling your things, I love it. And all that, once you start stirring up and you start telling yourself how much you love it, and I love this, and I love this, the third week, you're going to get in the mirror and you're going to say, I am proud of me. I'm proud of me. Like, you're just going to keep saying it. The fourth week, you're going to say, I forgive me. And I love me. And I'm proud of me. You're going to, and I love my eyes, my nose. You're going to bring them all back together so that it can start marinating inside of you, so that you can start loving every piece of you. So every piece of you will start making you excited about you. You can't get excited about you until you fall in love with who you are and who God created you to be. Because, yeah, you know, we're like, oh, I hate this, my big old forehead. I remember I used to be all about my forehead. I would not wear my hair back. I was just all about my forehead. Like, give me bangs, until I started embracing me. The embracing me made me say, girl, this is my forehead. This forehead belongs to me. God gave it to me, and I'm going to own this forehead. I'm going to own everything about this forehead. But it didn't happen until I started embracing me. When I started it taking me in and hugging me. Like, that person, everybody, hug yourself. Love on yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Oh, just hug. That is embracing you. You got to get used to embracing you instead of waiting on somebody else to do it. Waiting on somebody else to put their hands out. Put your arms out and wrap them so tight around yourself and just be like, girl, I love you. I'm proud of you. I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful to have you. I'm excited about you.
Yes.
So I had to say,
thank you.
This is what this is about.
Exactly.
This is why my first love is important.
Yep.
Because we want everybody to embrace themselves. We want everybody to love on themselves. We want everybody to fall in love with who God created, and that's you. So, did you have anything you want to add to that real quick?
I'm just so grateful you addressed that Facebook user because, and yes, Miss Patricia, we are the apple of God's eye. Because, sometimes people say, ain't nobody coming to love you. You got to love yourself. That's not necessarily true. There are people coming, but when they get to you, they need a loved on you. They need you to love on you now. So when they get to you, they're getting the healed version of you. See, we have different versions of us.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a different stage. You may be looking at the Piangela that's excited about herself today, but there was a Piangela that was not, and that made everything about others. I had my stages and my phases. We all do. But in order to get to the stage of someone wanting to love you and seeing and picking up love on your radar, loving yourself is a great first step. If you're looking for someone or you want to be found by someone, not just a man, friendships, good friendships, good girlfriends, you want to attract that. But the way you attract that is by being good to you, making up your mind about you. No one should be able to convince you about you. Having an absolute about you. You cannot tell me about me. You can tell me about everything in the world, 99 of them things. But this one right here, you can't tell me about me. I am convinced about me. But I got to that place because I have poured so much out into others and didn't see it come back that I finally got tired. And I said, I've got to do something different.
Yes.
You can do something different. So whoever that was, Sparkle, thank you for addressing them because everybody has their day. Everybody has their day.
Everybody. And it's okay not to be okay. Like, I need, like, we're talking about loving yourself. Some days you're not okay. And you have to tell yourself, I'm not okay today. But I still love you. But I'm not okay. And this is why I'm not okay. Because, girl, you just be showing out. You ran off that mouth and got to talking and started saying some stuff that you had no business saying. Or you're just not okay. Like, this day. But I love you. But I love you. And not being okay is not saying that you don't love you. That's not saying that you're not in love with you. It's saying that I am truthful with myself. I can tell myself the honest truth. I was telling Pete Angela before we started, I bumped up on an old journal. And I guess the journal on the first day I was doing a fast. Well, in the letter to God, I told him I don't want to do this fast.
Be honest with him. Let him know.
See, my God is my father. I tell him the real, like, I keep it 100. I don't want to do this fast because you're telling me I can't eat any meat. And I mean, at least can I have some chicken and fish? Like, I'm writing this to God and I'm going back and forth with God. Like, can I at least have some chicken and fish? Because this is too much. I'm just going on and on in this journal to God. And I'm telling this to God with no hesitation.
None.
Like, it's like the fifth sentence of his first, and it was the first letter to him. It's the first letter of something I don't want to do. But I'm saying that to say, just because you don't want to do something does not mean that you're a bad person or that, let me be punished because I don't want to do it. No, God, I don't want to do it. I really don't. I don't want to do this fast. I know it's supposed to bring me closer to you, but we close, God. We close. We here.
I've had this conversation with God, like, you sure you want me to fast today? Because, I'm not really feeling it. If I'm not feeling it, you're not feeling it. You require a certain kind of fast, so maybe we can do this tomorrow. I don't know.
So it's real. So, let me see. The second question, are you happy with you? P, are you happy with you?
I am happy with the version of me that I want to be. And I'm happy with the version of me that I am now. I am making peace with the version of me that I used to be.
Mm.
I'm making peace with her. Because she made some decisions that weren't good. She said some things that she can't take back. She spent some money, baby. That money is long gone. And just this week, I've been having to deal with that version of her, that version of me that made some decisions, said some things, did some things that I can't take back, and making peace.
That's good. That's good. That is so good.
Yeah.
Because I can't say I'm happy with who that girl. Like, I'm over her, but I'm not happy with her. But I'm excited and I'm thrilled over who I am becoming and who I am now. I am excited about that version. But that other girl, that other person that she tries to creep in every once in a while, I don't like her.
Come on.
I don't like her.
Talk
and
about
I'm not
it.
happy with her. Like, I'm not happy when, because she got, her mouth is like off the chain. But who I'm becoming, I'm happy with her. I'm happy with the becoming version. But that other her that tries to creep in, whoo, she needs some discipline. She need, like my grandmama used to say, she need her butt whooped. Her butt needs to be But
y'all see what Jasmine said? Jasmine said, speak that truth, Pete. Make peace with your past to prosper in your present and propel to the promise. Come on, Coach Jasmine.
Coach Jasmine, that is so good. That is so good. Yes, I am happy with her, with me.
Yes.
So we still have some work to do, and it's okay that you still have some work to do. I still have some work to do with her. I love her. But that other girl, like I call her that girl, because that girl, not her, because I love her. Her is Sparkle. It's that Missy. Like, that's my nickname for my family. And that's Missy. Missy? Woo! That girl is...
That one right there. Look at Rev Pat. Rev Pat calls her alter ego Trish. She said Trish is crazy.
Yes. It's the truth. And if you don't have one, congratulations that you don't have to put up. Like, I'm proud of you that you don't have them other people, them other she's that try to creep through. I congratulate you. Like,
right, but I got one or two on the wrong day. Woo!
Alicia, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. We just put her up all the time and keep her up. Put her up.
Wait a minute. What did Brad Pat say? She ain't nowhere near saved. Don't even want to know Jesus.
Don't even want to know Jesus. She like Jesus too.
Listen, I don't even want to go back to those versions of me that were just all kinds of ratchet, all kinds of disrespectful, all just, and then thought she knew. That's the thing that I've been dealing with this week. And I'm just being transparent. Look, this is my first love. We're talking about loving ourselves. I've been dealing with the Piangela that thought she knew and walked around like she knew what she was talking about. Baby, it was wrong as the day is long. I mean, wrong and strong, baby. Wrong. And just, all of the effects of that. Sometimes I look at my family, my children, just my business and certain things that I'm like, my ministry. Like, girl, you did not know what you were doing. And you did hurt some people. We like to focus on people hurting us. But when you start digging into healing you, you
Yeah.
hurt some people too.
Yes.
You hurt
Yes.
some people too. And
Yes.
so, Sparkle, that part of me, I'm making peace with her because I want to be happy with her being in the past
And leave her in the past.
and leave her over there and
Leave
all
her.
thoughts and all the
Yes.
things over there.
Shannon said Shay is off the chain. Shannon is who I love.
Okay. I love it. I love the freedom and I love that you accepted that.
And
Yes.
it's the truth. Like, we're not going to sit here and tell you, like, oh, everything is so beautiful. I'm so happy with her. Oh, what? Like, come on. Yeah. Right. I mean, it sounds good for the book, but it's not the book because it's real.
Why can I hear Red Pat?
Me too, Miss Pat.
I can hear her saying this.
When I come back to Sparkle and I realize what I have done, then I have to call people up. I have to meet them up. I have to apologize.
Come on. Because you got to right them wrongs. Come on. You do.
I have to go through the motions. I have to get in the mirror and say, what's up, girl? Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. What's going on with you today? What triggered her to come out? What was the trigger that made her come out? Because it's some triggers that still will make her slide on out.
Come on. Yeah.
So I have to go to self and have a full conversation and say what triggered her.
Mm-hmm.
Because what triggered her, we have to get healed from that. God, what triggered her? How can we get her under control? How do we put her in a seatbelt and keep her in the seatbelt?
That's good. Lockdown.
You can't unbuckle. You can't come unbuckled.
Oh, baby. But and don't get me into that, P. Angela, that in a relationship when I feel threatened, I start acting out and I got to get myself back right together. Because sometimes you can be in a relationship and you're looking at your significant other, but you're not seeing him. You're seeing someone else who said something crazy to you. You promised you would never do that again. Who did something crazy to you. You promised yourself you would never stay for that. But that's not what's happening. But you start talking to that person while you're in the relationship with the person that you're in. Yeah. That part of you got to get her in check too. Because what we're not going to do, self, is mess this relationship up. Because listen, I got a track record. We're not messing this one up. It's not always the other person. I can't say that enough tonight, Sparker. It's not always the other person. We got to do a self-check. Rev Pat, what you over here saying tonight? See, my triggers are any type of disrespect or raised voice. My father was very violent, so I can't feel threatened at all. See?
Mm-hmm.
And even if that person's not trying to do that to you, it's the trigger. It's the
yes.
I know he's not, and he may not even be doing that. And we got to get that part of us in check. Hold on. Slow down. Review this. Take a break. Take a breather.
Breathe in, God, and breathe out. Breathe out that other person.
Come on.
Out.
That's good, Sparkle.
I know my trigger is when you come for my character. When you come for my character. When you try to say that I am, one of them is selfish, because selfishness is something I have worked very, very hard to overcome and to get healed from it. And then when somebody say you're selfish, it's like it just like right, or you even stand up on me, like you raise up, like you're gonna come up to me. That's triggers to me. Sit down, sit down. don't
Mm-hmm.
don't buckle up to me, because it'll make some triggers. So we still have and it's other triggers. We
Yeah.
all have them.
Yes.
We
And
just
we're in
have
here
to
being
learn
honest
how to
today.
walk through them.
Shannon's in here being honest, talking about she had a situation that struck a nerve. She had to go and talk to herself. Alicia also said that we don't acknowledge the triggers. We just keep going on through life. But it's time out for that. It's time in for us to start looking that thing in the face and calling it out. I see you trying to trigger me back into a place where I don't want to go, a person that I don't want to be, a language that I no longer speak. I see you and I'm calling you out and I'm kicking you out because I'm not going back there.
Ooh,
So I love
so
that Shannon said she had to go talk to herself. Like, let me get it together.
Yeah. It's a really, like, I have to do a walk. Like, mine is a walk. I have to take a walk. Like, just let me walk. Let me just let me walk it out. And walking it out to me helps me. Like, that's my common factor, because I'm a walk and I'm a talk and I'm a say my side. I'm a say how it made me feel. I'm a tell myself why it made me feel like that. Like, I'm a go through the whole step of it.
See, look, this is so real. Read this, Sparkle.
The enemy came after me right after lunch and learned, and I had to take a walk, leave the situation. I had to acknowledge what the enemy was trying to do. Because if she did not acknowledge it, the enemy would have took that crack and ran through it. Like, the enemy
right
would
on
have
through.
said, I got you now. I got you now. Boom.
Yep.
And it was right after her lunch and learn. After she just talked about being the best, how she's the best, how she's selected by God. And then that enemy tried to say, woo, let me see how good you really are. You can be in the hypest moment, the greatest time, and then out of nowhere, here he goes. Because he's looking for a crack. And if the enemy can find that crack, then he's going to take that crack and he's going to mess with you all day long. Tomorrow, he's going to keep on coming and keep on coming. And then before you know it, he's in the room. He's a part of the room. He's in there. He sat down and made himself comfortable. No, sir. You don't get to get comfortable in here.
Not in here. Honey, this rent is high.
Enemy does. Creeps up in a high moments. Yes, in high moments.
Because he wants you to feel inadequate. He wants you to feel the opposite of who you really are. You are not inadequate. As Rev Pat was saying, you bring the experience with you. Yes. You bring all of the accoutrements with you. It's not just you they're getting favor and distinction and honor and truth and integrity. You're getting all these things when you show up. You are the experience. And so when the enemy doesn't want you to feel that way, he immediately comes at high points. That is such a great point. And thank you, Rev Pat, for your transparency. I love Rev Pat for that, because we need to see in every stage and age of life how the enemy comes and how to overcome the enemy.
Yes. And did you see? No, she said the beautiful part that I love that she said, I had to phone a friend quick. She had to call for help.
Yes.
She called for help. So
phone a friend. Phone a friend.
Double whammy, double dose. No, you're not winning today. No. And that's even in things like, as a single woman, I understand I'm enjoying my single season, but sometimes, like, I know it was one Friday night, I was like, I'm over this. I'm over not dating, not enjoying. Like, it was just a bunch of I'm never gonna get nobody. Like, and then I had to stop and like, girl, what,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
like I had to stop my tracks because what made me stop it, because I said I ain't gonna never be with nobody, and I was like, the devil is a liar.
That's
Like,
nasty.
it
Come
was
on, that's
like,
nasty.
let me
What?
snatch this out, because it tried to come in. And when it came in, it came full force. It came out of nowhere. Full force.
Yep. Yep. We have to cast those thoughts out of our head. They cannot take up space and rent in our head. And Shannon said exactly what I was thinking. Eviction time. Listen, evict those thoughts, evict those feelings. You can't take up space in my head. The space in my head is very high. The rent over there is high, and you ain't got the money to pay for
You
it.
don't have
Get
the money
out
to
of my
pay
head.
for it.
You can't afford space in my head. You can't afford space in me. No.
Nope.
No.
You can't afford it.
No.
You cannot afford it.
Nope.
And the last thing, I'm not carrying you. I'm not gonna give you a loan. I'm not gonna let you spend some time. Like, it's no borrowing. It's none of that. No eviction. Get out without a notice. I'm not even giving you a notice. Get out.
Yeah.
Because that's what we have to do to our mind. We have to say, it's time to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another one.
Honey, y'all in these comments, they come out of nowhere, honey. But I'm going to show you where to go, though. I'm going to show you where to go. You have to shake it off. That's right, Shannon. All right. Terry says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:5. You read my mind, Terry. Thank you. Yes. Put it in captivity. You can't be here. You're going to jail. You can't be in my mind. You can't be in my thoughts. You can't be in my space. No. I have to cast that out. No. You know what? And I don't know if anybody else is like this. Some people, when you're frustrated with someone, you have to like write them a letter or write them a text or write them a note and then delete it. Or literally baby, I be in here, right here, having an argument with the wall. Now, I'm not talking to the wall.
I was the only one that would have
I'm talking to a whole person, Sparkle, but let me just get it out now. And let me tell you, like I would have told you if I wasn't saved and I didn't have a whole life on the line.
I'm crazy. See, we sisters for real.
For real. Babe, I done told some people off at this wall, honey. But then, hey, how y'all doing? Bless the Lord. Thank God for Jesus, like Rev Pat said.
Yes. Thank you, Reverend Pat. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. She said, don't feel bad, Sparkle. The enemy comes after married women to say it. Let him leave that water all over that sink again. I didn't have to deal with that when I was single. Tell it.
One of the things that I do love about being single is when I get up in the middle of the night and I go use the restroom, that my toilet seat is down. I love it. 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 It is down. And I don't have to fall into the bowl. None of that. It is sitting. It is down.
I'm just going to say.
I'm running to the bathroom at 3 a.m.
Woo! It's some nasty 3 a.m.
I love it. It's not a problem at my house because only women live at my house. So we don't have that problem. I mean, that's
a beautiful problem not to have, okay? Terry says, yep, that's what I do. I write it in a letter or I will create a note in my phone, like a text, and then leave it right there. Or she says, I go to the mirror, like I'm talking to the person.
Nope, Terry.
Woo, the benefits of the single life, she said.
The benefits of it. Because, that's going to have to be another
yes.
another show of the benefits, because ladies, we have some benefits. If you are single, you have some benefits that married people don't have. We have some upper hands. See, we have some advantage. You know what I'm saying? We have an advantage. If I decide that I just want to go, I just go. I just decided on when did you come up with that? An hour ago, and I'm packing my bags and I'm getting ready to go. I mean, but we'll bring that. That's it.
We will bring that
for another show, because we have to talk about the benefits. The benefits.
Terry said she wants to be a guest.
Terry said, "Let me be a guest on the show for that one."
I got something to say. She said,
but "That's funny." You know, we have to get Sister Reverend Pat on here, because you know, yo, she is a woman, true woman of God. Yes. But you need to know her personally too.
Yes.
Because she is not that typical pastor first lady.
No, not at all. There's nothing typical about Rev Pep. That's the beauty of who she is and what she brings, and how she kind of every time you're around her, you get like another piece of your womanhood. You're like, okay, there's another puzzle piece and another puzzle. Okay, that's how you do that. That's how you say that to people. Oh, okay. She just gives you another piece every time.
Listen, read hers out. Read hers.
Okay. One of the things I did to forgive others was put an empty chair in front of me and told the person I forgive them. It was cathartic and it freed me.
Ooh, wow. That's good. That's good.
I felt that.
Me too. But
yeah, I felt that.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, that's something. We may have to act that out in one of the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have some great things that are getting ready to come to the show. Thank you all. First of all, thank you for showing up.
Yes.
For us, investing in your time. We hope you enjoyed the show. But of course, we have to wrap the show up. But we're doing something different. We're getting ready to move to some different things.
Yes.
For the next 2 months, we will not be on June and July. We will be back in August. But when we come back,
baby,
we're coming raw and uncut. When we come back, we're coming raw and uncut. So because we are raw and uncut, we will bring 30 minutes on WEN Network. Then we're going to move to the private room, to the Zoom room, where it's the private living room, where we're in the living room chatting it up. We are telling it. We are keeping it 100. We're keeping it 500 and raw and uncut.
Yep.
Because it is raw and uncut, it can't be on Facebook, because
it's uncensored. It's uncensored.
Can't touch this.
It's uncensored. Y'all can't. It's not for everybody. This is uncensored. Okay, we're gonna get deep. We're gonna get intimate. It's gonna get passionate. It's gonna get very intentional. And so some of the things that are said, you don't want other people hearing unless they're in that safe space with us. But when we get into the living room, the My First Love living room, oh, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Reverend Pat said, get your parents' permission, y'all. Sign that permission slip. Sign the permission slip, because we are coming raw and uncut. The beautiful thing is it's Thursday night. So Friday is the day before Friday. So it's Friday Eve. We keep you a little bit later than normal. Remember, tomorrow is Friday. So remember, tomorrow is Friday. And it's just needed. It's what God has told us. We are totally led by the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
And we come to knock out these egos, these people that keep sliding up went and sliding up like they own something, like they have the right to be in our life, we getting rid of them. We are evicting them for real. You have to come. You have to go. So stay with us. Stay with us. We're super excited. If you have a topic that you would like to talk about, send myself or P. Angela a message, and we're gonna talk about it. Like point blank serious. We're gonna talk about it. And it's nothing too juicy. It's nothing that we won't talk about. So don't think like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna be okay with that. We good.
We're okay. We're good.
We big girls. We grown. We real grown. Real seasoned.
Shannon said grown-ups only. So listen, you already know what it is. We're having grown-up conversation. And it's needed. Because in order to love others, you have to love yourself first. Jesus said it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So we are in the process and in the business of healing so that we can love others. Because a lot of our goal is to love our kids, love our significant other, love our friends, love our sisters well. You have to love you well first. So we're going to get all into the nitty-gritty of that. And whatever it takes, we're going to make sure it happens. So you're going to love this break. We're not going to leave y'all. So we'll have some replays for those of you who are just now coming in to know My First Love. Sparkle and I will have some replays for you. And we'll have like some little teasers to let you know that we're coming. But in August, y'all, third Thursdays, just know.
The kids should be back in school. So, put them to bed. Go ahead and feed them and tell them, leave me alone. This is my mental health moment. Leave me alone.
That's
it. Dad, you on duty.
Dads are on duty. Third Thursdays. Dads are on duty. Just from here on out.
Just know it. And then lastly, we want to let you know we are both coaches. So if you are at a place that you want to, you're intentional about becoming better and you want to become a better you. I do coaching where I focus on getting your sparkle back, or getting your sparkle, embracing you, loving you, and doing different steps like that. So if you are, and it's so needed to talk to somebody, to have somebody help you along the way that's going to walk the journey with you. This independent woman that she made all this money off of, it's not real. It's not real. We need each other. Okay? We need help from one another.
We do.
So we would love for you to sign up for one of our coaching sessions where we can help. We will go along the journey with you. And you're guaranteed to come out bigger and better and ready to face some things. And uncover some things and heal from some things and deliver from some things.
That's it.
So that is one of the things that we have as well. P.
Yes. So you all may know, but I am a passion coach, and I, for over 8 years, have been helping women and couples uncover their passion, discover passion for the first time, or recover passion from a season of loss. You can go through something and lose yourself and lose that fire, lose that flame, and lose that enthusiasm you had for your life or your self-care or your ministry or your business. And so I would love to walk you through some steps to get back to your passion, because passion is what fuels your purpose. So you may know your purpose in life, you may not, but if you do, you need passion to get you there. And so passion is like our gas. And so I just want to come in, fill your gas tank up, get you back where you're supposed to be. So you will be able to connect with Sparkle and I as coaches when we come back. I mean, you can connect with us now, but when we come back in August, it's going to be all green lights. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes. And I want, and this has not been fully announced, so you're the first ones to hear it. But if you are having any kind of parent and child problems, my daughter and I are doing coachings as a mother and a daughter, where we're helping relationships of parent and child, or parent, and it can be a grown-up child as well, where we're helping you develop that relationship, get that relationship on track, and fall in love with the idea, not just the idea, but the togetherness. So if
That's
you're
beautiful.
wanting to do that, my daughter is a psychology. So I have let it out here on My First Love. So I do want to tell you that if you are in a place that you're having some difficulty with a child, or if you're the child and you have a parent that you want to let go of the bitterness, the evilness, let Alicia and I do our assignment and help you heal from that. So I put it out here first.
I love that, honey. We healing over here. We are healing over here. Sparkle got you with a parent and child, and she also has you as a woman, as a single woman, as a woman who wants to be better and look better and feel better from the inside out. I have you if you want to reconnect to the best part of you, if you want to get ahead in your life, your business, or your relationship. Listen, all bases are being covered over here in My First Love, because it starts with you first. Honey, this is where it's at. This is where it's at.
First. So we love it. We love you. We have to go. I'm telling you, that was the quickest hour. Like it went by so fast.
Ever.
We didn't get to our last question, but that's okay. We will bring it back later. But we always leave with a challenge. So the challenge that we're leaving with you today is to take a selfie of yourself. Take a selfie of yourself and just say, I love me. I love her. I love her. Take a selfie, post it, and say, I love her. We like for you to, where we're going to have them post it? I am empowered.
They can post it and I'm a woman empowered.
Yes. So post it, and you probably not ready for it today, but over the weekend, post your selfie and just say, I love her. That's a challenge that we're putting out for everyone. My First Love is to take that selfie and say, I love her. Hashtag My First Love. I love her. Hashtag My First Love. I know it's some people that left, so we're going to make sure that they get the assignment too.
Oh, yeah.
And as you're coming on replay, as you're listening to the replay, you don't get away. You have to do it too. So take
you gotta do the work.
I love her. Hashtag My First Love. It's been an awesome day. We expect to see you in the morning, bright and early. Early, as we do empowered morning shows every morning, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's been a pleasure to be with you. We love you. We love you. Hug, 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 hug. Tight, tight hugs. Love you. Be blessed.
Bye.